Yes, people, I'm gonna be talking about Beterbiev vs Bivol undercard, Zhang vs Kabayel today. I'm gonna try to make it short and sweet. I haven't been posting a lot. Lots have happened. One of the things is eating my words regarding the YouTube boxing, and now we have scripted fights. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm talking about the big fight with Mike Tyson in there. And I'm on the fence. I'm really think and believe it was scripted fight. Um, yeah, that's one of the things. I kind of we had corrupt, now we had scripted, and it's kind of bit too much. I don't have time to make videos, and kind of think that December gonna be the last month, and maybe I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. I wanna do something more creative, and at this moment it just feels like there's so much corruption in the boxing. It's just not really worth covering it. Having said that, guys, I think Saudis are doing amazing job. I just kind of believe, unfortunately, I believe it's little bit too little too late. Yeah, that's the saying, too little too late. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into this fight, because I do believe this is amazing fight card. This is a very evenly matched fight, and I'm gonna be watching as pay-per-view is very reasonable too. So guys, let's jump into this. So yes guys, Agit Kabayel 2017 comes on the scene, takes the fight against Derek Chisora, in which one I think Chisora just massively underperformed and he wasn't really in there. Wins a narrow decision, close decision, but you know what, I think he won. He was ahead about 1-2 rounds, so it was fair decision. Regardless of that, I do believe Chisora wasn't just motivated. Again, disappears for a good few years. And yes, the next big fight is against no else than Makhmudov, the big Russian power puncher. Kabayel dismantles him with ease. He goes body to the head. This sounds like Roy Jones, but yeah, Kabayel really likes to focus on the body and then go for the head when he feels he has opportunity. And I think his biggest actual strength is his ring IQ. He's not the strongest puncher, he's not the fastest puncher, but he knows what to do. He has a game plan and he keeps to it. And he easily beats Makhmudov. After this, Kabayel gets invited back to Saudi Arabia for a second fight against quite talented Cuban Frank Sanchez, who's at 6'4", undefeated, and most people think this will gonna be easy fight. But again, Kabayel does the same thing. He goes body to the head like Roy Jones, and he just wears down his opponent. He uses his ring IQ, smart boxing around, and he just wins. And every time he goes for the body, he follows up for the head. Once his opponents start covering up the head, he goes for the body. Quite simple. So 2 fights in the row, he's playing the game. He was off for 6 years, and if I need to say it, he has pulled off the royal flush, guys, because at this stage, if you look up top 15, there's only 3 boxers with perfect record. We have Usyk, Kabayel, and no one else than Fabio Wardley. Everyone else has defeats. So at this stage, guys, it's quite rare that anyone has actually perfect record. And not only that, Kabayel was in a back foot, he was taking it easy, he was waiting for the right fights, and guess what? He's fighting for WBC interim title. Well, this one, guys, is against Zhilei Zhang, big bang, definitely very dangerous boxer in first few rounds. He had an amazing fight against Wilder. Regardless, onto the Wilder, guys, what I gonna say, it wasn't the same Wilder. The one thing, it wasn't the same Wilder. And the second thing, he did not put on the pressure. And I think this was a big downfall for Wilder, as Wilder cannot really put on the pressure. Zhang was just in his element. He was never gassed out, and we know from the previous fights, Zhang only can last 3 to 4 rounds, and then he gets gassed out. But that's if he's under pressure, okay? If it's a serious fight. But Wilder didn't put on the pressure because he was too scared. So, Kabayel against Zhang. Zhang has a good opportunity to drop Kabayel, but if he does not knock him out with literally 1 punch or just finish him off, let's be honest, the past just shows that Zhang, yes, he's a big bang, but he does not stop fighters. He's not Wilder. He does not completely destroy them. And most of the time when he drops the fighters, now I can go back to Parker versus Zhang, he lets them off the hook. And second part of the fight, he really steps back. And Kabayel, being way younger, much smarter, with good chin, good jab, actually very good boxer overall. Overall, not amazing stats in any particular one part, but overall very evenly split. I think the best one is his ring IQ. I think if he can weather through first 4 rounds, he gonna win. He gonna work Zhang's body like it's a drum, and eventually he gonna stop him. I think the same thing what happened with Zhang and Parker gonna happen with Kabayel, and Kabayel just gonna work it through, and it's gonna be 7 or 8 round stoppage for Kabayel. I don't see him being knocked out because he's actually quite good defensively and he has a decent chin. So these are my two takes on the fight. I think this will gonna be a good fight. I prefer to see Zhang against Bakoli, but that's not happening. I think this is a good fight. The winner gonna be interim champion, and after that they're gonna be able to step up and challenge most likely for the WBC if it gonna be free. So yeah, guys. In my eyes, Kabayel, he pulled off the royal flush. He's one fight away from winning and getting a title shot. So yeah, guys, leave your thoughts below. Who you think who gonna win? Till next time, Mr. Zasa.